How's it going, everyone? This is Deathwish, and we're back with some more Minecraft. um, so, we're still on the Pyramid Project, but I'll get to that in a second. So, something happened, like, in the last 2 days. I don't know when it happened, because I wasn't the one who figured out that it happened. But yeah, I'm not very happy. So, while it was just me and my nephew on, no one else was on, and my nephew had just logged on, so he wouldn't have had time to do this. He walked down here, and he went, "Why do you only have one turtle left?" I said, "What? No, there should be more." And then I came in here, and there's only one turtle. And then later that day, after my nephew had already logged off, and he had not come back down here, the turtle was gone. So all of like 15 turtles that were named had despawned. Like, no one could have killed them besides me or him. And my nephew wouldn't do that. He's a brat, but he's not that big of a brat. So, yeah. I gotta go find more turtles, and I always have to keep spare turtle eggs, apparently, because in Bedrock, they just, even if they're named, can just despawn. Something else that happened, which I am not very happy about. So if you see, Dingus is a different cat. Oh, now we have a new cat here. So Dingus isn't the only one. A couple of my cats are different than what they last were, and I'll explain in a second. And now they're all in the basement because I had to move them down here. But yeah, so yeah, James is different, Steven's different, Cece's different. Yeah, so what ended up happening was they were sitting right up in here, and during a lightning storm, they were hit through the house somehow. Because there was fire here, no one else was here, and they were hit through the wall of the house and burned to death. I don't know why so many bugs are happening in this world, but it's really starting to get under my skin. And another bug that I've been recently noticing, it's happened quite a few times. I don't know if it'll be happening this time since I have restarted the world since it last happened. But the villagers, rather than sleeping on beds, sometimes will just be laying on the floor or laying across each other. It's not happening at the moment, but they were all laying on the floor. They're like, there was like 5 just laying like right here, and I was like, that's not how that works. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on, but it's not fun. Anyways, back to the Pyramid Project, since that's the project we're currently working on. I should show you the progress we've made. Oh, the phantoms. So, all this top layer is no longer dirt. Might have missed a few pieces of dirt here and there, but I've pretty much cleared all the dirt out. goes all the way around. And then if we come over here, it goes all the way down to bedrock, and I've cleared out this whole section because this is where the most lava spawns, so I wanted to get all of the lava out of the way because my friends don't have netherite armor and would probably burn to death. So I was like, you know what, let me get that done and over with and clean that up. We don't have to worry about burning to death, and we both have Feather Falling 4, so this drop shouldn't do nothing to us. But yeah, so I think from like level 17 and down to 5 is all taken care of. Yeah, after you went to bed at like, what was it, like 3 in the morning?
3 in the morning, yeah.
I
went
stayed
to
up
bed earlier because I did.
till like 4:40 doing that.
Well, at least I know you start heading to bed at 4, so you're not doing as bad as I do.
I didn't
Yeah.
start heading to bed at 4. After that, I had to edit the Among Us video.
No! Oh my god, my pigs!
What?
My pigs! They grew legs and swords! The lightning! Come here. God damn it! No!
Your mic is cutting out, but I think I understood what happened.
Oh god damn it! What did you guys do?
I don't know, that lightning storm really fucked everyone.
Oh my god, my pigs! How the fuck did you get here so fast? Well, we have a farm now. God damn it, what am I supposed to do with you fuckers?
Kill him?
Oh!
You're paying for it enough by working.
My skeleton horses too! Oh god, I just realized that. Oh, okay, that's not cool.
What?
I fell in the butt crack of the cavern.
What cavern? Oh.
The flying cube. Your alien spaceship.
Rip.
I was like, I'm on my way to work, and then like it said, no, you're not, and then dropped me.
Did you land in water?
Again!
You're having some issues.
No, we gave it away.
I'm about to go look.
No, what did I say? Don't look.
Oh, I need to go put glass in.
Well, funny thing, I don't think you put glass in yet.
Why?
I divided it into 2 halves, and I'm cutting 2 halves. So only a half of it is down. I said don't look! You're looking!
I need to.
Stop looking! No, it's not done yet.
I can see that.
Yeah, I know, it's not done yet. Just give me a second, I got it. Or give me an hour. Give me like 4 hours. There we go. I'll start the other one. A whole bunch of other junk.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
last night
haven't
we
even
spilled
finished grabbing
plenty.
it. We were just like crying of laughter because CC just decided to yell at you.
Yeah, ass. But still, funny moment.
Well, you tried to, like, as she put it, you tried to mansplain Invader Zim to her without knowing Invader Zim.
Did I?
That's what she put it as.
I know Invader Zim.
You were explaining it wrong, apparently. She got mad at that and just started calling you ignorant and stuff, and then kicked you from the call and then started yelling at you.
I noticed that.
Because you weren't listening to her explanation of it anymore, so she just went, well, fuck you, and kicked you.
Yeah, that's a bad habit.
Yeah, and then you got yelled at, so.
I did get yelled at, so. I guess? I mean, there's no good way to end that.
Well, she
yelled.
yelled.
We just gave up and yelled at me.
No, she yelled at you and then like grilled you on some other personal stuff that was really fucking funny to the rest of us. You even were dying of. It was so funny. I'm sorry. I was tired and just hearing that I fucking started dying.
I noticed.
My eyes still hurt from how much they were watering last night from laughing.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't want to. I don't know how to insult CC without like hitting something personal, so I'd always just go for the height.
And then there's me, who, if I want, I'll do a quick jab at, like, daddy issues or some shit, because I know she can quick right back with, and you? And I'll be like,
Yeah, I definitely don't have that, so I don't... I never used it, because I'm not smart enough to use it, and then B, I don't want to hit a nerve. So just go for the height. That's the worst thing that can happen. I get an insult about my height, too.
No, you get worse insults from CC.
I do get worse insults from
CC. Because CC is very sharp-tongued. She's not afraid to go a little deep.
To her. Yeah. But you know. Not all of it is supposed to hurt.
It makes the group chat entertaining. Let's put it that way.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's infuriating, little asshole.
This one gravel thing has led me all the way down to where I have cleared out. How much gravel were in these chunks? Jesus.
Oh god, you went down like 10 blocks.
I am hovering above the pit of bedrock.
Oh, that's right. I don't even have to like dig that far. What are you doing?
Still mentally laughing about last night.
God damn it.
When CC has a good insult, it sticks.
It's funny. It's funny. It absolutely is. I laughed at some of them.
Yeah.
But ass.
God forbid the day she tries to take me down. That bitch has so much ammo against me.
Yeah.
She'd be like, alright, TJ, I'm like, you know what, don't even, I already give up. I'm waving my white flag, please. Spare me.
I love when we argue. First off, I think arguing is a really healthy way to talk.
Oh yeah,
as long as it's not too deep.
Yeah, once you hit like a line, you should know where to stop.
Yes. I have not hit that line with CC, so I'm just extra cautious.
I try not to get into arguments because sometimes I don't know exactly where the line is for certain people.
Right?
So I just try not to. Like, for CC, I kind of know where the line is in our, like, banter. Like, I know not to bring certain things up, but...
Yeah. I do not, so I just don't. But yeah, like, there's... Well, I forgot where this topic is going, but anyways. When you argue, like, God damn it, hold on, let me first find my topic really quick, because I had it, and then we talked, and then I forgot about it instantly.
Okay, arguing in the line, or where we were talking, so maybe that will help.
Oh, when we argue, I love it when CC gets really annoyed, and she starts going higher in her pitch, just to try to get the floor.
Because that's how she was raised.
It's my favorite thing with arguing.
CC and me were raised in very similar ways of, nothing you say matters unless you are louder. Like, people won't listen to you unless you're louder than them. Because that's exactly how my dad was. If you weren't talking over him, he wouldn't listen to you. So you had to basically, like, be screaming at the top of your lungs just to get a word in, because my dad is really fucking loud. And CC's parents are the same way.
I'll bet. Yeah, I was raised if no matter how loud you yell, I just won't pay attention to you. So just wait.
Oh yeah, no, we were
some conversations. Keep going.
We were both raised in like very like kind of similar households in the sense of that the dad of the house, as you say, or like the man of the house is always right.
Yeah.
And so by proving that, he was always the loudest. So if you were speaking louder, then he would finally fucking listen and be like, oh, okay.
No, yeah, I was raised in the fact that like if someone's talking, shut the fuck up and wait for them, and then like start saying your shit unless it's an emergency. So like you heard it. Sometimes when I talk with you guys, like if you guys talk, I'll just wait.
Yeah, and then we'll have to be like, Anthony, keep talking. We were listening.
Yeah. So that's how I was raised. So it's a very interesting like dynamic. But yeah, I like it's also like really nice to listen. But though. To be fair, I still get that arrogant side, where like I just won't pay attention, and that's a habit I gotta break. But you know, different.
We all have our little things that we're not like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best
yeah.
at.
Yeah. But I still love hearing CC get louder, because then it's so amusing to me. It's like listening to a toddler.
But yeah, now you
Like,
know
and
why
not-
she does it.
It's hilarious, and no matter how loud she yells, it's not gonna stop what I'm doing.
Yeah, but that's I can tell you that's exactly why she does it. And if she joins the call, I'll ask her. I'll be like, "Hey, how were you raised?" And she'll be like, "Hey, trauma." That's what that's from. I can tell you like with like 99% confidence that that's probably what that is.
I'm sorry, man. That sucks ass. Oh my god, but it's fucking hilarious just to hear like and see like how other people are raised. It's very interesting.
Yeah, because I used
And
to
I
try
gotta-
and just like sit back and wait, but my dad has a very short attention span, so after he said his piece, that was it. He wasn't ever going to hear about the topic again. So unless you spoke over him and yelled, you weren't ever going to get to say what you were thinking.
No, that'll never work for me. If you like, if it's important stuff and you start ignoring me, like, okay, you just fucked yourself. Like,
Well,
I'm not repeating it again.
it's not always like sometimes it's stuff you have to keep repeating again. Because you know my dad's
Oh, yeah.
very freaking ignorant at times, and you're like,
Honestly, I never really like I've talked to your dad like once.
good, you don't want to. Yeah,
I think we talked about like a veggie. What was it? It was like eggs and, not eggs, like vinegar and like asparagus.
No, to be honest, what you two would have talked about, because my dad's like never home, especially when I have like friends over.
Mhm.
I don't know. You barely met my sister, which was surprising.
Your sister,
because
the
I
stories
thought
of your
you would've-
sister scares me more than your sister, honestly.
That's so funny. I want to say this just for stream. So when we
Go
met
ahead, I know
up,
what you're talking about.
when we met up around my sister's work, which I'm not gonna say where it's at, but we were all hanging out, and
Space.
so my sister came over, and Anthony was sitting next to me just by chance, and so he scooted over, afraid that she was just gonna hit me out of nowhere, which never happened, so I don't know why he was thinking that. And so he just scooted over, and then I was like, what happened? Were you afraid of her? He was like, I thought she was gonna hit you, and I didn't want to get in the way. And I was sitting there like, damn! It was so
Yeah,
fucking
because
funny.
I'm an older sibling. I know I would have just like tapped, maybe not like socked, but it's like a nice playful like pat.
But she's outside
like,
of her
what?
work, and she's 26. I like, she's an asshole, but she's an asshole in a different way. She's not gonna fucking punch, she has punched me before, but that was because we were just sisters. And, you know, sisters be like, you know what, you
But
exist, sock.
Yep. Yeah. But like you have like, especially depending on who you are, like, cause I'm an older brother and I have sisters, so I can't hit them, but I will give them a really nice big bear hug.
Oh, my sister
And
will
that's my-
definitely hit me, and if I hit her back, God forbid, I'd never. I would never. You would never hear from me again. She would murder me. Yeah, she
Like,
used
what
to.
happened? I hit my sister back. I've been out for a week.
No,
Can't stream no
it's
more.
it's more like,
2, 3.
I haven't heard from TJ in a while. Oh yeah, they're dead. Oh, what happened? Oh, they decided to fuck with their own sister. Just be like, yep. They
the sister,
finally
like,
punched
playfully
them
hit
and
TJ. The sister playfully hit TJ, and TJ hit back, and then like an explosion.
my
happened.
hit wouldn't even be like a hit. It would just be like a nudge or something because I'd still be too afraid to do it, and it's still. No! Oh, you motherfucker. How
There's a lot of
different
topics
people
we
are
might be-
raised.
This is different, like especially with like cultural difference, because I assume you were raised in a white family household, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and I was raised in a Mexican one, or Latino.
Cece was, despite being
These two were a little bit
Hispanic,
low.
she is also raised in pretty much a white household because of her adopted parents. Which, fuck them.
Ah!
I just saw you fall into oblivion.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but damn it.
It's fine.
Oh, God
You've
damn
seen
it.
your life flash before your eyes. But yeah, Cece was raised in like a white household despite being like Hispanic because of her parents. So she didn't have like that same cultural thing that you probably have. And
It's not much. I don't think. Well, I say that, but then again, the not paying attention and not giving a fuck if you pay attention does change things a little bit.
yeah, and she definitely like has a lot of the same experiences that I went through with going through like white parents and stuff of like you have to raise your voice to get your point across. Oh, there I go.
Yeah,
I landed the water bucket though, so I'm okay.
shit. Well, I didn't do that.
I can
Yeah.
tell.
You see that like in a lot of like in school too, like some students in school because like blah, blah, blah. But like in school, like some people would just wouldn't pay attention to you when you're talking, no matter how loud you yelled. Like they just wouldn't give a fuck.
But see, that's the thing. I was opposite at school. Like, if people didn't listen to me, I didn't try and scream over them to get my point across. I just stopped talking because I was like, you know what? If you don't fucking care what I have to say, then that's your problem. Because usually the only time I
Yeah, and that's
actually
like-
spoke up was to actually fucking help them or like do shit. And I was like, you know what? If you don't want to hear my advice, then
Then like whatever.
suffer.
Burn in a fire.
Like, because I didn't talk at school. I think I didn't talk. Actually, I want to explain the first time I talked at school, because I didn't talk. The first time anyone ever heard me like really speak to them or speak out loud was I think like a month into freshman year, and I screamed. I like yelled at people, and I swear, like, some people had half a mind to, like, cower under desks at that point, because before that, I was just the quiet, weird kid that sat alone, and you know what happens when the quiet kid snaps. So,
Yep.
there was fear in everyone's eyes, and this was in Spanish class. I'm not gonna say the teacher's name. I was about to, and then I caught myself. But, so the person you hung out with, right? You know, short glasses, that one?
Yep.
That was before I knew what kind of person she was. But, so I actually defended her. And that is the first time I spoke up. So, we were having a discussion in English class. And she was saying some stuff. And she was
Inappropriate stuff.
kinda, but like,
shit.
she was reading and she was trying to explain her point because it was a debate class.
Okay. Was it like a seminar or what?
I think it was
Was
a
it like a
Socratic
lecture?
seminar or like, I think it was a debate or some sort of thing like that. And some of the other kids didn't like what she had to say.
Okay.
And they had bullied her to the point where she went to the bathroom and like threw up because she was having like so much anxious feelings, and then she had to go home. And so they were still like
Oh, poor
laughing
thing.
and talking about her.
Okay. Like assholes. I understand.
Like an hour after, like this is like next 3 classes in, and they're still talking. So I finally got fed up with it because they're sitting like right behind me, just like bitching about this thing that happened a couple hours ago. Like, yeah, I think she misspoke at one point and said something like maybe
And messed up the debate.
she like said something and like was reading off a paper, and so like she said something she might not have should have, like, you know, but like you could tell it was clearly like not on purpose or not intentional or anything.
Okay.
And so they kept just trying to make fun of her and shit, and I got tired of it. So I whipped around and like yelled really loud. I'm trying to remember what I said. I was like, "You guys are so fucking childish. Can you just get over it?" or something. And the look on the teacher's face was just fear.
Uh-oh.
And
Are they gonna reach for the backpack?
and And so then I turned back around and acted like nothing happened, and the teacher was just like, okay, and then continued on with class. And the people behind me, like, I didn't get in trouble for yelling or cursing or anything. And the people behind me were just sitting there in absolute fucking fear. And I was like, yeah, you're sitting there bullying this poor girl, like, given she was an ass, and I didn't know that at the time. And neither did they, either. Because we didn't figure that out until a year later, I think. But they were bullying her for something that was, like, not really something that she should be bullied for. And so...
The mistake, yeah. I was gonna say, like, you turned around like the hand of God, finally looking at them.
And that is, like, the only thing I had ever really said at school. So
water.
That was the only thing I had said at school before that. Like, I hadn't really spoken up or anything. And, yeah, needless to say, people were a little afraid of me.
Just a little bit.
I didn't mind. I didn't fucking like people, and anything to keep people away from me, so that was
You didn't like me?
Not, I'm saying the people
You're
that
fine.
like that group. I mean, to be fair, I didn't like anyone when I went to this school, because I went in with the mentality, because I had just lost one of my friends.
Yeah.
So for stream, she passed away. And I had went into 9th grade going in with the mentality of, I don't need any friends, I don't want any friends, I'm gonna lose them again, I don't want to make that mistake.
Kind of fucked you over there, didn't I?
All you fuckers did. You, Cece, some other people who I'm no longer friends with, but...
I don't know who they are.
The one that you keep confusing Natha's name.
Ah, there we go.
Yep. Yeah, but, like, I had to, like, kind of learn that losing people was just a part of life. Which...
Did I just... Okay, no, there you go.
But, yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
I went in with the mentality of, I don't need any friends, I don't want any friends. And then Anthony, this fucker, walks up and is like, you want a hug? And I'm like, you know what? I can't pass up fucking free hugs.
Yeah, I did.
But granted, I don't think we were, like, friends
thing.
until, like, 10th grade, because, like, we didn't really talk. You just kind of walked up, gave me hugs, and then left.
Yep.
Like, me and Cece didn't start being friends till, like, the end of 10th grade. Or not the end of 10th grade, the beginning of 10th grade, maybe. It was definitely end of 9th grade.
I think it was 10th grade, because I remember...
Very beginning of 10th grade, we started becoming, like, really good friends. But end of 9th grade is when we, like, first started talking. Like, I knew of her, but she was, like, the popular girl that I was like, I don't want...
Like, you think she'd... Don't worry! Like, Cece don't want to admit it, but she was absolutely the popular kid.
Oh, she said, no, she will admit it, but she'll tell you exactly why, too. She was the popular kid for the sole reason of she was an asshole. And that's exactly true. She was very, how do I say this? Blunt. She'd speak her mind and she wouldn't really hold her tongue, like... I
forgot to update
I remember, like, I'd always look at her and be like, I want to be her friend. But I didn't know how to be like, hey, be friends with me without being weird. So I was just like, alright, well. Until one day,
that's why you gotta be weird.
During, like, finals in 9th grade, where she flashed me and another girl who I was friends with from across the room, right behind the teacher's back. Fun. And we were like, oh! And then she walked over, sat in my lap, grabbed my phone, and went, unlock it. So I unlocked my phone. She put her phone number in, handed it back to me, and said, we're best friends now. Deal with it. And I went, okay. And that is how we became friends.
That is a long and short of it.
That is the start of a beautiful friendship that sometimes traumatizes people, because I remember all the teachers would just look at us and be like, how are you friends? And I'd be like, I don't really fucking know either, but here we are. Because how the teachers would see it would be this innocent, quiet person and this bitchy, loudmouth person. And in reality, we were both bitchy loudmouths. It's just, I was more, like, low-key about it. So, like, Cece's reckless behavior was out in the open, and mine was more of, like, in the background. So, like, let's say, she never did this, but let's say she, like, socked a kid in the face, like, in front of a teacher. She never did that, but I don't remember any
I don't
examples.
think that's true. I think she decked someone.
I wouldn't put it past her, but it wasn't...
Someone.
Oh, okay, well. I wouldn't put it past her, but I don't think she's ever done it in front of a teacher or anything. But I'm saying, like, let's say she did it in front of a teacher, and they'd be like, Cece, why would you do that? And then they're like, TJ, like, man, like, how are you friends with her? And then in the background, I'm saying they're like, I'm the one who told her to punch him in the first place. Like, that's how it was, is I was, like, the one behind her shoulder just whispering in her ear, like, do it, do it, do it.
Do it. Okay.
Cece was like, yeah, okay, I'll fucking do it. But yeah, like, the teachers never understood that. They were just like, oh my god, this little innocent child, are you being held captive? And I'm like, bitch, I'm the master manipulator here.
I control everything. Also, like, there was a time with, like, the English teacher, not English, but with the math teacher, too.
What do you mean?
Where you guys shared grades and Cece would do nothing in that class?
Yes, that was so freaking hilarious. So we're both bad at math. Like, we're gay. I don't know what else to say besides gay people can't do math. This is known. But yeah, so we can't do math. And so we sat next to each other.
Oops.
And we used to have exit quizzes every day. So we'd have to finish this little thing and get it right before we can leave the class, which is so stupid and so stressful. Please don't ever do that.
Yeah, I remember I always got held it by in the class, and I end up being in the beginning of the next class, and they had to kick me out.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be like a 5-minute problem, but half of us took like 10 minutes on it because we were like, we don't fucking understand this.
Oh, fuck 10 minutes. I took 30 minutes just to get the damn thing read.
Yep.
And at that point, they'd be like, okay, you need to leave. Like, you just didn't...
He made it seem like you had to get it right to leave, but I'm pretty sure I failed like half of those exit quizzes.
Oh, I know I failed half of those questions.
Yeah, so... And so Cece never did the exit quizzes. She just sat next to me, and she would look the teacher in the eye and be like, me and TJ are the same person. We would get the same grade because we are just the same person. So whatever TJ gets is what I would get. And this teacher just kind of looked at us and went, you know what? Fuck it, fine. And it worked. And it was the funniest shit. Because Cece didn't know what the fuck she was doing. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I was like, you know what? I'm more than happy to take the L for this one. Like, Cece's kind of getting an L here. But yeah, Cece helped me out with other stuff, like notes and shit. So I was like, you know what? That's fine. I don't really fucking care about this shit.
RIP. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the only thing our grade shared. It wasn't for like actual homework or for like tests or anything, but it was for exit quizzes.
I was 100% sure, like, test, you guys just shared those two.
Nah. Bitch, we always joke about going back to the school and visiting and saying, hey, guess what? We were fucking right. For the, that we were the same person, because after we had left the school, Anthony, you know this, we figured out that we are some sort of empathic shit connected or some bullshit like that. It's not fun. We're like, who knew being the same fucking person is not a fun thing? So basically, anytime me or Cece feel some strong-ass emotions, so will the other. We didn't.
Yeah, that's always funny.
We thought it was just freaking coincidence. We're like, oh man, we're just best friends, and that's how that works. No, apparently some shit was going on, and we didn't realize. We still don't know how to fix it, and now we have more people added to that, so that's fucking great. But yeah, let me just explain basically how we figured this out.
Someone got punched.
No. That would be fucking hilarious. Someone get punched and we all just are like, ow, what the fuck?
Ow.
Why does my eye hurt? And Cece walks in with a black eye. It's like, oh.
Isn't that exactly what happens though?
No, that's not what happened. I will explain a little bit though.
I know we had a whole we had a conversation about this.
Yeah, you were very interested in that.
Yes, lore. Why wouldn't it be interesting?
Lord? Is that what you said? It's lore?
Yeah, it's lore.
Except it's canon to our actual lives.
Yeah, it is.
But so what happens basically is this is before we figured it out. So we used to just call each other when we were having mental breakdowns because we were like really stressed out, and you know, Cece's in Texas now. This was like at the beginning and we didn't really know what to do. So she would just call me crying because I never really would call anyone when I was crying. But she would just call me, and I was already, like, having a breakdown and, like, crying, and then I'd hear her crying and then be like, what the fuck? What is going on? And it happened, like, so often. And then one time, she called me, and she was like, yeah, around, like, noon today, I started, or it was 2, around 2 for her. She was like, around 2 today, I just started, like, contemplating all my life choices and stuff. And I was like, you said around 2? She was like, yeah. And I was like, well, that would be noon for me. And around noon for me, I was doing the same thing. And we were like, what the fuck? And then what really solidified it is when I got in a car accident. I got in a car accident.
What?
Hello.
James!
We're talking about how me and Cece figured out we're fucking empathically connected or whatever shit like that.
Uh-huh.
So when I got in a car accident, I was like, okay, well, I'm fine. It was just a scratch on the car, whatever. And then the very next day, I think, Cece is messaging in the group chat, and she's like, man, I just got in a car accident. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, we had already had our suspicions, and now we're like, okay, something's going on. And little did we know, Nor and Lulu were already connected in. And Natha. Well, we knew Natha was connected in at this point, but... Yeah, so the next day, Natha had messaged us and was like, dude, I almost just got hit by a car. And we were like, what the fuck? And so apparently what happened is a few days before, Nor and Lulu were walking, and they had almost got hit by a car, and that's what caused all of it. And we were like, bro!
Domino effect!
So that is how we figured out they were connected in.
That was good.
It was not fun. Yeah, another way we figured out we were connected in, I don't think I could talk about in full, but let's just say I had a really bad breakdown and almost did something, and then Cece texted me and she was like, hey, I did something, and I was like, oh shit, and then Nathan was like, I almost did something. I was like, oh fuck. But that's how we figured out we were all connected.
I need to know.
I'll tell you later.
I need to know what that one thing is.
I'll
Later.
Yeah, I'll just message you.
Later.
I'll message you. String or feathers and also trade with Phil or Frederick.
Ooh, funny story. I just talked to Frederick and Phil.
About all those trades?
Yeah, Frederick still. I haven't talked to Frederick about string yet, but I have a whole bunch.
I know. Just swim up the water. Swim up the. I seen that.
That's right.
I've just been making this jump every time, but here, let me put water just in case you don't. There you go.
Alright, well, I need smooth stone.
We probably should have had the water under this. You know what? Let me move the water. Start working on the trees instead of the digging, because we're gonna need a lot of those.
Why is Frederick sleeping on a furnace?
Oh, there's the glitch. Hold on, don't touch him. I wanted to show them that that glitch has been happening.
Jeffrey's on the floor.
Yep.
Jones is on the floor.
But on mine, they're normal. For once. With a crowbar. Ready to take some kneecaps.
Natha.
Natha. Do I need to rename bargaining chip to Natha?
Oh, you should do that.
We're just pawns in this game.
Yeah, the game of TJ.
Like I said earlier, apparently I'm the master manipulator.
Apparently.
Is this lore now?
I guess. Are you Dream?
Oh, I am so glad I finally frickin' showed Dream SMP. You get all the freaking jokes now.
I get it. I freaking get it. I am part of the club.
That's great. I didn't expect James of all people to make that comparison. Nice. Alright.
After this crash course, I've used my knowledge.
The 3-hour crash course that I did from memory. That shit, I don't know how I remembered that much shit.
Freaking.
I definitely forgot a lot.
101. Which blue house is this?
The pet house?
Oh, that's what it is? Oh.
If you look in the basement, there's pets. Which I am
Oh.
sorry, your cat had passed away and is now reborn into another cat.
That's one of its 9 lives. The cat has a canon life count. This is its 8th life.
Damn.
What you mean? Yeah. The
cat-
fucking
doesn't
lightning
count.
struck them through the house. It killed Cece, it killed James, it killed Steven, and Logan.
The great catastrophe of 2021.
The catastrophe. Well, if it's not, it may turn to fool's gold, and I will be a fool. But
You are
till
a
that
fool.
day, I tell nothing but truth. DJ, shut up.
Maybe
Run!
down here.
Nothing. Oh god, it's lagging. Oh my god, I'm over here!
Nice.
Okay, I'm lagging a little bit, so I haven't taken full damage. I'm on my way. Hello?
I tried to help him
too.
and he fell through the block. Oh no! I put blocks above just so that wouldn't happen!
Oh, that's awesome!
No, the fish! The
High
fish!
Yeah.
The fish!
five. Yeah!
The fish!
Yeah!
Bones and Skelly!
I'm quickly
Oh
plugging
fuck!
Yeah.
I'm using cobblestone to plug it up.
Yeah,
That's
I am
fine. I'm
too.
trying to run and get the material. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, the zombie! Zombies!
Drowned!
Bit! Get, oh, this one has a trident!
It has
This
a
isn't good
trident.
enough for this.
Oh no, I'm gonna trap myself inside. I'm gonna drown.
You better leave then.
Don't don't die. All right. I'm heading back up. I gotta fix that one last block that I missed.
What you do?
He was trying to shoot me with a bow and arrow, so I yeeted him off into the void.
Animal.
I'm the animal you tried to shoot me for no reason.
I dug a little too deep.
Are you
I
at
noticed.
bedrock?
Yeah.
Yeah, bedrock already? We're not that far down.
No,
are
he
we?
fell all the way down to bedrock.
Oh.
And we
'Cause
get,
all that's
like,
already dug out.
Water down here. I get some water down here.
It's over at the side over here near the.
Oh, okay.
Thing.
I gotta figure out how to get back in there.
Oh, yeah, of course.
There's an easy way
I
there.
remember.
Right.
Right.
Did
Now,
you fall all the
Twitty
way
job.
back down again?
Yes.
Well, at
You need a
least now
water
you
bucket.
know the way down. What did you say?
I said bow to the death.
That's what I thought you
Ah!
said. Did you just push him into a hole?
No. No, I broke the block below him.
Oh. So yes, you pushed him into a hole.
Yes, but no.
And I dropped him into a hole, not pushed.
I broke the block. Ah, the Enderman's mad at
To
me.
push or not to push, that is the question.
Stare him in the eye to assert dominance. It works every time.
Someone's a little salty.
Not at all.
Second. What the? Some bull. Yeah?
Nothing? I'm gone. You see nothing.
I'm sorry. James!
Good job, James. I was hoping you would
Yeah.
do that. Great teamwork. And you
Ass.
missed it. Hey, you didn't have to go stare off at my failures, but you did, and I knew you would.
Damn it, Owen, it's funny.
It was all part of the plan. See, they knew you
Ah.
would do that, so I'll push you off again.
Alright, Elle, calm down.
I don't even know if I'm minding the right thing, but you know what? That's fine. It's okay.
You're not just doing my job like I'm supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Woo!
Ah!
What's up?
You really like to poke the bear. Shepherds are like the smartest, or like some of the smartest breeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moon is a fucking dumbass. I don't know. My sister's dog. So Hennessy will be barking because someone's walking past, and she's like, person, person, person. Like, you know, as dogs do. And then Moon sees her barking and just starts barking, like, head up in the air as he's looking for why he's barking. Because even he doesn't know. And we're like, Moon, you dumbass, it's behind you.
Apparently, German Shepherds are a cattle breed. Or a herding breed of dog.
Huh? Did
What's
you see that? I was like in the aquarium.
No, what'd you do?
My head was
Oh yeah,
like
it happens.
my head was in the aquarium, and all of a sudden I just fell
Right
through.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it happens. It's a weird glitch.
I was like, all right, hello, fishies, and then I just
Hello.
fell through. Oof.
So I need to put a play. Oh! Can you put water down?
Your mic cut when you fell, so it just sounded like you literally fell into the void.
Ew, God damn it. Okay.
Nice. Alright. Pyramid is done.
Ooh, this one has arrows.
Okay, I'm gonna deafen and end stream real quick.
Arrows are fire resistant.
Nice, nice. Alright, I'll be right back.
Actually, nothing.
Say bye to stream.
Bye bye. Bye stream. Make sure you check out TJ's YouTube channel.
I'm
Uh,
deafening. You don't need to shout me out, man. Alright. Yeah, we got a lot done. I'm not excited for that part in the middle, but yeah. So the whole bottom's finished, the inside's getting cut out, and the whole glass pyramid's finished. So that's pretty good. Let's get a good old look at it one last time. So that is how far we got today. I'll probably work on getting this down tonight to bedrock, and then we'll just have the outside square. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. But yeah. My next for sure project will be probably over here. And I'll be turning them into a, like, AFK mob farm, where we found 2 mob spawners together. I want to turn this place. Who put a freaking? We don't want torches in here. Alright. But yeah, so we have a zombie mob spawner and a spider mob spawner. But yeah, so I want to make this so we can just sit AFK, don't have to worry, let them all spawn in, and then yeah. I want to start getting back to the museum, but I still have yet to figure out what I want to do for the design, so that's still on hold. But yeah, those are the projects coming up, is CC's Garden, the museum, and the mob spawner, and I guess the creeper farm, but that one's a little easier, I think. Thank you guys so much for watching, but hope you enjoyed. Bye!